Despite admitting that Barclays have had an unacceptable year, Chief Executive Bob Diamond paid himself a total package of £18 million. But this is the part that makes me laugh. He states they had an unacceptable return on equities for the last year, but then says if he doesn't pay top salaries and bonuses, they won't retain the best people. I know the slave stream media are trying to induce us into an Alice in Wonderland world where black is white and white is black. But even a journalist, even one that can only think one-dimensionally, must think that there is something wrong with having an unacceptable year but having to pay top dollar to retain the best people. I feel a little embarrassed having to point this out to Mr. Diamond, but if last year's results were unacceptable, then maybe he hasn't got very good people working for him. Just a thought. Seems a familiar theme running through all the banks, doesn't it? Poor performance, yet we must keep paying the big bonuses to retain the best people who produce that poor performance. I know Barclays didn't have any public money in 2008, but they played their part in the derivatives problem, and sooner or later we'll all realise this. Whilst families struggle to feed themselves in the West, throw their children onto the streets because they can't afford to feed them, while the old people die in the winter because of heating bills, we allow one man to get paid £18 million whilst admitting that he was paid for an unacceptable performance. What has happened to the British spirit? Where's our sense of justice gone? Are people calling for Barclays to be boycotted? Their branches forced to be closed because of protests? No. It appears that we have become so used to being raped by banks that they can almost do anything and we will just accept it. They are laughing so much at you and I, laughing so hard at just how easy we give up. Have we truly lost our fight, our passion? It's the banks that are taking absolutely everything. The EU is now just a holding company to allow banks to individually rape countries. What are we going to do when it's our turn? Just lay down and take it? Are you going to stand up and remember who you are and fight for what is right and just? Or are you just going to lie down and let another banker rape you?